Hallo und herzlich willkommen, liebe Zuschauer. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. This time with another Helles beer from Baden-Württemberg. This is from the Wulle Brauerei, or Wulle is the brand from this brewery located in Stuttgart. It's their Helles, and Stuttgart is, as you know who know your German geography, located between the Swabian Alps and the valley of Schwarzwald. So Stuttgart, quite a big town, as you know, and this is how the beer is look like. It's brewed from Dinkelacker Schwabenbräu, which is owning a few brands, and this is one of the brands that they're brewing. And yeah, this brewery was merged by some smaller breweries, if I understand it correctly. I'm gonna show you the closer look of the label right here. Maybe not the funniest label that I've ever seen. Doesn't look that very traditional and old regarding the label, but still quite good impression because it gives a nice appearance in many ways. Here's the cap also, and as you can see, it's the, as I call it, for Bavaria, typical bottle shape. This beer is not from Bavaria but from Baden-Württemberg state, but it's the thick bottle type, which often is used by smaller private breweries in the south of Germany, which this beer is coming from, as I said. And that also gives, to me, often a little bit older impression regarding the taller bottle type. Anyway, I'm gonna give you some information about this brewery to begin with. The Dinkelacker Schwabenbräu. The Dinkelacker Schwabenbräu GmbH and Company KG is the union of the Stuttgart breweries Dinkelacker and Schwabenbräu. The two breweries already handled their logistics center together from 1994 under the name Dinkelacker Schwabenbräu Logistik (DSL). In 1996, Dinkelacker and Schwabenbräu merged to form Dinkelacker Schwabenbräu AG, which was taken over by InBev on October 1st, 2004. Since January 2nd, 2007, the company has again been independent, family-owned under the name Dinkelacker Schwabenbräu GmbH and Company KG when Wolfgang Dinkelacker bought back the brewery in 2012, 800,000 hectoliters, and in 2017, 750,000 hectoliters were brewed. Today, the brewery has 300 employees and is one of the largest private breweries that is not part of major corporations. Forgotten and reused to original recipe, Wulle celebrated his comeback in the year 2008. While it disappeared from the picture area in the early 70s, Wulle is now back. See who is former tastes like former, finds himself in gastronomy and domestic refrigerators and is your favorite ever. You could almost think it would never have gone away. And some longer history about this brand. 1832, Ernst Emanuel Wulle was born the son of a carpenter in Nähren, near the Swabian Alps. Thanks to Uncle Wulle, the uncle who grew up in poor conditions got his apprenticeship as a beer brewer in Stuttgart, where Ernst learned his craft from scratch. With the knowledge of brewing and the capital of his wife Wilhelmine, who came from a wealthy household, Ernst Wulle sets out to found the well-known brewery that is to bear his name. Ernst Emanuel Wulle and the master brewer Meyer acquire properties in Stuttgart's Neckarstraße But even during the construction period, the systems turned out to be too small and the partnership was fragile. Wulle and Meyer split up. In 1861, the company became the Wulle Stock Brewery, which is Aktienbrauerei, and to Stuttgart's leading gastronomic beer brand, the name will soon be on everyone's lips. The concise, round signet is omnipresent. 110 years later, the last of many Wulle beers is to be brewed, or rather last for now, because the bulge of history continues. Based on the old-handed original recipe and brewed in lively dialogue with master brewer from the then Wulle brewery, the classic Vollbier returned in 2008. And as an authentic reissue, it first conquered the catering trade, then the refrigerators at home. In 2020, the classic Wulle Pils will be reborn and immediately enjoys great popularity. Whether hell or pills, those who still know Wulle from back then are happy to see you again. But even if you are never heard of the traditional brand with the red and white lettering, join in after the first sip and the latest "We want a Wulle," or in Germany "Wir wollen Wulle." Taste has no zenith. Like today's popularity of the brand and the many letters prove old photos and bulge stories. And about this specific one, the Helles from Wulle Biere, as you can see, they don't call themselves Wulle Brauerei because it's not a brewery any longer. It's a brand from the Dinkelacke on Schwabenbräu, as I mentioned at the beginning. It's possible to read the following on their website. Brewed with great care by the Dinkelacke family brewery and according to a traditional recipe, Wulle Vollbier Hell, straightforward and honest, full character and typical like back then. Wulle has always been a classic and still is today. It's nice that some traditions just don't go away, like the tradition of enjoying the best beers of high quality in and around Stuttgart. And with that said, I think it's time to go to the tasting part of this one, and of course I'm gonna show you the back label here also of this Helles Vollbier. Wulle Biere Brauerei Abfüllung Vollbier Hell. So Helles 5.0 ABV. Wir wollen Wulle is the link to their Instagram page, which is right there. I don't think that there has been a link to Instagram page on any other brewery that I've been reviewing, at least not the smaller ones like this one, and at least not if there's not a link to the brewer's website, which in this case there's no link to a brewer's website, but I'll link to it in the description box below anyway, of course. Wulle Biere Vollbier Hell. Auch wenn die Welt da draußen sich immer schneller zu drehen scheint, Zeit für ein kühles Wulle mit guten Freunden ist allemal. Als der Brauereigründer Ernst Emanuel Wulle 1861 diese Worte sprach, konnte er nicht ahnen, dass sie auch heute noch volle Gültigkeit besitzen. Zutaten: Brauwasser, Gerstenmalz, Hopfen. Dinkelacke Schwabenbräu, Stuttgart. That's the information that's possible to read on this. On the labels of this one, let's look at the label before going to the tasting part. Wulle Biere Vollbier Hell. Always right time for Helles from Baden-Württemberg, and I have high expectations of this one, so I hope it's gonna be really great. Let's open this one up and pour it up. Of course, I've been rinsing the glass before with on the cold water to make it easier to build up the foam, that's so important. Like this. Put that one right there. Meanwhile, there we have it, the Vollbier Hell from Wulle Biere, Dinkelacke Schwabenbräu from Stuttgart. Nice appearance, typical for the style regarding the color and the look of it. You see the small bubbles rise up, beautiful, and the white compact foam crown that keeps the right taste in the glass. Always important to build up that and maintain it all the way through. As I always mention, it keeps the right taste in the glass. Let's get the aroma of this one. Really fresh and nice. Very great taste of the aroma, I would say. Yeah, well balanced and high quality. Of course, what I expected from a brewery like this in Baden-Württemberg. Really nice. So the Wulle Biere Vollbier hell. Prost, let's taste it. Really great. Very typical for the style, fresh and mild, easy to drink. Just like a typical great in taste Bavarian style Vollbier hell. So the Helles style is much defined as a Bavarian Helles, I would say. I think it comes from Bavaria, the beer style with its mild, pale taste. Nice balance between the ingredients. This one is, as I mentioned, from the heart of Baden-Württemberg, so the southwest of Germany, just close to Bavaria. This one is really nice in taste. I'm doing a little bit of shaking to make the aroma come up again. Yeah, this is a big recommendation. Definitely something that you should try, in my opinion, if you find it. I managed to find it in Germany, of course. And very pleasant in taste, easy to drink. And I'm glad that Dinkelacker Schwabenbräu has been awakening this brand again and brewing to the old recipe, traditional. That's why they're allowed to call it this, I suppose, because it's a beer that should be enjoyed by many and will be enjoyed by the ones who drink it. I guess because it's really nice. Yep, great beer, Wulle Biere. I've been looking forward to try it, and it really didn't disappoint me at all. So it's a big recommendation. I would also like to say that I hope you continue to follow my channel, that you look forward to the upcoming reviews just as much as I do. Every beer review is something that I look forward to, and think it's gonna be really nice because I like so much to try these different beers. So hope you continue to follow my channel, and see you again in next German beer review.